Hey guys, Jim, you're here. Can you hear me? Is everything sound good and look good? Thank you, Jim, for telling everybody to like the like. Not like the live. I hope everyone can hear me just fine. And D&D, Jim, can you confirm that you can hear me? I hope everybody's good. Aw, thank you, Joe. I appreciate you for being here too. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys are feeling good about the full moon in Capricorn. It's really yummy Oh, good. Okay, I'm so glad you can hear and see me. Hey, Karen, you made it. I love you. Joe, Karen, and Jim, my favorite people in the whole world, are here. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, this full moon in Capricorn has some really yummy vibes to it. Don't mind me. I am having a little bit of like a fibromyalgia flare today. Oh, hey, Cynthia. Thank you for coming through. Yeah, so as some of you guys know, I have fibromyalgia. And I'm having a little bit of a flare today, so today's live may not be as long, maybe a half hour, 45 minutes. I'm still going to get through, though. I've had to push through with this disease through much worse. And I hope to keep it light and fluffy, nothing too heavy. And I think that this full moon in Capricorn really calls for that anyway. You know, not letting things get too heavy, you know? Thank you, Jim. Yeah, we're not going to do super chats tonight. There's no way my autoimmune ass can take it, you know? Oh no, Karen, I hope it didn't go black. I hope did anybody else's screen go black? Was it just Karen? Okay, Jim, you look like you know what's going on. Oh no. Jim, can you confirm that your screen is still fine? Okay, just Karen. All right, I got to keep going. Maybe restart your phone. Do a soft restart of your phone if you're watching me on the phone and log back in. And again, you can always go back and rewatch the playback. And so I want to announce that like I'm going to be doing True Crime Tuesdays once a month now instead of once a week, just because after the Matthew Shepard one, like I was so drained and such a mess. And then to follow that up with the Lacey and Scott Peterson case, it's like a roller coaster. And I did not realize. I love that the Selena one is still getting a lot of attention. If you haven't seen any of my True Crime Tuesday videos, I'd love for you guys to hop over there. I'm going to plan one for the first week in July. So the next True Crime Tuesday is going to be the first week in July. I also announced my past life reading event that's happening July 22nd. On Ribbon, you can sign up through Ribbon. You will get a Zoom link, and I'm going to do past life readings. And what I'm going to end up doing is a string of past life readings for YouTube just to showcase it. If you are a subscriber to my Ribbon, you get to go to the event for free. But if you just want to buy a ticket for the event, you'll get a 20% off coupon code, any personal past life reading when you book through mamafiyatarot.com. And if you guys haven't seen, I have got that mamafiyatarot.com done. So please go check out my website. Also, I've been doing generals, and a lot of twin flame energy has been coming up in the generals. So I don't know if those are going to just like turn into twin flame readings. I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you guys want to hear about twin flames? You know, those started as like daily generals, but if you want to hear about twin flames, if you're on the twin flame journey and you want to hear more about it from me, I have really unique perspective about it. I've really probably different opinions than a lot of the other twin flame people, which is kind of what prevented me from going the twin flame route on YouTube. But I've absolutely learned a lot about the twin flame journey. I do consider myself a divine feminine. And if that's something you guys want to hear more about from me in those generals, if they should turn into twin flame readings, or like divine feminine, divine masculine check-ins, or just keep them general, and if twin flames come up, then they come up. You know, I'd really love to know your thoughts. I'm kind of in transition right now. I know YouTube just did some crazy update that's really jacking up everybody's views. And it has never been harder to be a YouTuber. So please support your local YouTuber if you really love them. Go back, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and things like that. All right, my loves, always check the description box, for some really great deals on some amazing health and wellness products. I just squirted some of Cassandra's CBD under my tongue just now, just so I could get through this live. So I'm so glad you guys are here. Oh, and also check out my guy, Dante Luna. He designed this, I just noticed my strings. My strings are off. He designed this website, not the website. I guess I'm still feeling a little Mercury retrograde vibes, but he designed this hoodie, and he's a really amazing human being. And so if you want to support him, he has some really great apparel. Also for Bell Time Club, I've been meaning to wear my Bell Time Club tee. This is a wrestling school in Massachusetts that we both support. So check out Bell Time Club. They're a lot of fun. All right, let's do this. I'm going to get into prayer and just pull some cards. Okay, Joe. Yeah, if you want to learn more about twin flames, it's a concept that there's like this whole subset of the population who feel they're on a twin flame journey, and it's interesting. It's not for everybody, and it's kind of fantastical. Some of the stuff online is, I find, just straight up goofy, But, yeah, okay. Oh, Jim, I will. All right. I'm going to get into prayer. But you know what? Before I even got into prayer, I got All Is Well from the Tao deck. So, Guan Yin Goddess brings you enlightenment and impregnable protection. She fills her vase with your fears and worries and releases them to the ocean. All is well. Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, that's all right. So the reading kind of started now, but all right, let's get into prayer. All is well, you guys. And Karen, I got to read them my ocean quote later. Okay. Cards just keep wanting to come out. Oh, it's funny. Live or live. This one's live, but all right. Dear Father God, Mother Earth, Spirit Guides, Angels and Ancestors. Oh, 720, Jim. Spirit Guides, Angels and Ancestors, please protect me and my viewers by only allowing in messages from the highest of vibrational beings and block any negative energies from entering this sacred space. So mo it be. Whoa. Okay. Interesting. Control your emotions at the bottom of the deck of this deck. Yeah, Karen, I'm totally going to read that quote I came up with today. Refuse to be used. Holy crap, you guys. I really, really hope that, there's been real eek energies and from, some of the people around us lately. And if you feel like you're being used by anyone, it's time to, pull away. Yeah. Refuse to be used. Pull away from your fears and refuse to be a victim. You will never be happy if you don't end toxic arrangements that imprison you. Love yourself. You deserve better. Whoa. So you got to eliminate those toxic places, people, things, nouns that imprison you, that make you feel like poo-poo. Coexist. Interesting. Cease your complaints and work as a team instead. You will breed unnecessary stress and pressure if you expect others to think or behave like you. Be empathetic. Everyone has a role to play. So we got to be careful of demonizing people, right? And I also do think there's an element of figuring out who you need to let go of and knowing that not everybody is a jerk. And also understanding that even the people who you feel may be using you, they have a point of view. They have their side. And, just because, and they'll have their truth just as you have your truth. I would stick around the people who you can coexist with without real strife or hurt. Keep going came flying out. Perplexing conditions can't stop you from learning and growing. The reality that you feared may not exist. Interesting. I'm always talking to my clients about telling themselves stories. You are moving in the right direction, even if it seems to be taking longer than anticipated. You've got the power. Oh my God, I just heard that 80s song. I've got the power. Oh. So yeah, you definitely got the power. during this Capricorn full moon. And love. Oh, love. Unconditional love is about trust and letting go. If you refuse to relinquish control, true potential may never be realized. Allow things to happen without your influence. It's is it 1990, Jim? Okay. Just, love is about allowing that in. And I need to go get that ocean quote now, because that's a perfect segue for the ocean quote. Where's my notebook though? I found it. All right. I was on the phone with Karen today and I said something and I made her stop me. Okay. You ready? Listen to this. Sex is like the ocean. It's powerful and can destroy you. But if you respect it and swim safely, you won't drown. So like sex, like we were talking about sex, love, intimacy, all those things together, like sex can be like the ocean. It can like just totally encompass you. And we may think that's love. And we get all mixed up and then we end up drowning in the ocean of emotion just because we had sex with someone. And I know that's kind of like out of nowhere, but it's like this refuse to be used. I think some of you may be in relationships where you feel like you're getting used for ass or for sex, for sexual fulfillment, and then it's lacking the emotional component. And that sucks. You really need both in order to have a really healthy relationship. And that's why I try and do so much work with like couples and stuff. All right, I'm going to use the Pride deck now for us. Drowning in love. You can safely, you got to I don't know if we have to drown in it. I think a nice floating might be better, because then at least we'll be able to breathe, right? And be comfortable and not have to tread. I don't know. I prefer to float than drown. Ooh, I just heard they all float. Creepy. All right, but I'm a big Stephen King person, so don't mind me. 7 of Pentacles in the World. There's something about you feel like you're putting a lot of work into something. It's not really going anywhere. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I kind of feel that way about YouTube right now. I do think it's about those stupid updates they've done. But my views are so low and so sorry and pitiful. And it's hard because there's a lot of other places I could go to make money instead of being on YouTube too. And you guys may feel like you need to make adjustments so that you don't feel like you're wasting your time. So spend a little more time somewhere else and try it out and see how it goes. But don't, what I'm getting though is that we're reluctant to give things up when we've put a lot of work into them. Even if it's not working, we can see it's not working, and needing to let go of the old way. That's what's coming through again. Whoa, the Wheel of Fortune. But you notice this says keep going. And you notice I'm not saying quit on whatever it is you've been putting work into. Do something different with it. It's time to shift it, because this says keep going. And the Wheel of Fortune says things are going to turn around. I think you've got to just switch up. If there is something that you've been putting a lot of energy into, and now if it's a human being, I think it's a little different. If you've been putting a lot of work into a relationship, I got to stop shaking the table. If you've been putting a lot of work into a human being and not getting back that full reciprocal energy, oh my God, my light, I'm struggling. My light just dude, I need a new lamp. Anyway, I thought Mercury retrograde was over. It's not. Today's been weird, but that's okay. It's full moon. Full moons are always strange. I need to The ring light in my glasses is going to drive me bonkers. Hold on, guys. This is the problem with being live. This is why I like to record my shit. Being live is a nightmare. Stay light. This isn't not going to work. All right, let's try something else. All right. If I have ring light eyes tonight, guys, I have ring light eyes. There's nothing I can do. Holy crap, you guys. That thing broke earlier today, and now it's like, I'm dying, let me die. And you know what? There may be something that's dying, and you may need to let it die. Whatever. Let it. But it's like, if it's a person, what I'm getting, that's what I was saying, right? If it's a person, I do think that you got to let go of that human being, because what I've seen on the hotlines and in my personal clients and on YouTube, like the videos that get the most is like, oh, the person who hurt you is coming back. And it's like, but they're probably coming back to hurt you again. You know, people don't change that much overnight, you know? And it's like, I can't give you everything you guys just want to hear. Because a lot of you guys just want to hear that that person who rejected you is going to come back and kiss your ass and love you exactly the way you needed to be loved. When, I mean, even in my own personal life, if I stuck with that person and tried to teach them how to love me instead of going out and finding the person who knew how to love me, you know, I'd be in a very different place right now in my love life, you know? So just, you guys, we can't settle. Or like I was saying in some of the twin flame readings, when it comes to a human being, now when it comes to work, if this is career for you guys, I think you're in the right place. You just got to do something different. If it's relationship, I think you've gotten much better at manifesting, or you know a lot more about what you want, but you've got to let go of that one person that's keeping you stuck, and open up the door, or open up the possibility for other people to be able to do the same for you. So it's going to be different if you're looking for love or career advice here, but I'm getting both, which is interesting because I mean, I usually get one or the other. But either one of these can work, you know? Yeah. Oh boy. Karen. I love you so much. I love you. Oh, the Emperor, dude, this is all right. This Pride deck is pretty great because this Emperor, is a female, and the Emperor's never a female. That's what I like. And look at those big boobs on the Emperor. It's so dope. Anyway, lot of Aries energy, a lot of fixed energy with the World, mutable energy with the Wheel, Sagittarius and Aries is here pretty strong, and Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. It's about you taking charge in a new way, whether that's taking charge over your love life or taking charge over your career, like bossing right the F up. But I do think that quiet contemplation is needed at some point, evaluating where you're going wrong, or like, you know, but don't quit. And it's like, that's tough. Oh boy. I can't. That's too much, Spirit. That just felt like the cards just like bleh, and threw up. All right, let's try this again. All right. Let's see. Let's see. What else is coming through for my beautiful collective during this? The Queen of Cups. Okay, and another reason I love this deck is the Queen of Cups is a man. We are gender bending up in this pace, and I like it. I like being fluid. The Queen of Cups. So it's something about like you balancing your masculine and your feminine. You knowing you can be both these things Be loving, but not controlling. I'm getting. There's a difference. And the Emperor, I mean, y'all know I'm an Aries. I love Emperor energy, except for the fact that he can be a little controlling. And it's like we can't control what anyone else is doing, what anyone else thinks. Even if they don't have a good opinion of you, it is not your job to change anyone's opinion of you. And sometimes we try to actively change other people's feelings on us. We don't want people not to like us. We don't want people to think we're an asshole. But if we force our feelings on other people, like this said, it's not going to work. We're only going to look more like a jerk, you know, especially if you're being controlling, you know? And yeah, Jim, me too. I've been working on that balance. Any advice I give you guys, all stuff I gotta, you know, do. God, I look fibromyalgia today. I look like an ill person. Yeah, Jim. Yeah, I mean, Jim. Sorry, you're not Jim. I have so many Jims in my life. Joe, I'm always this crazy on the lives. I don't know why. It's a different type of vibe. All right, 5 of Cups. All right. Because if we try and control other people's emotions, and we're only going to get disappointed ourselves. Like it's literally it's impossible to control how someone else thinks of us. And it's impossible to control anything other than how we are feeling. Yeah, Ace of Swords. And all you got to do is you can be honest about how you're feeling. You can be honest about your truth without shoving it down people's throats. And trust me, I have shoved my truth down so many people's throats. And that's how I realized it probably wasn't the best way. So, someone's back. My man is here to get the goods. Good. All right. Sorry, guys. The man got the goods, and he's just walking in. He's going to go put the goods in the kitchen. He doesn't want to be on YouTube at all. He's very shy. He's very handsome, though, I'll tell you that. I'd show off my boyfriend on YouTube if he wanted, but I got to respect his healthy boundaries. I'm not wanting to be on my YouTube channel. All right. 3 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Look at this 3 of Cups. I love this Pride deck. It's so, like, hot. I don't know why. There's something about, like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't say this on YouTube, but, like, if I was into porn, I might watch gay porn. I don't know. Anyway, 3 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. It's definitely time to get free of the people who hold you back and find your tribe. That really seems to be a big message. Jim says hi. He says hi. Anyway, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Moving slowly towards abundance and happiness and away from disappointment, because you're able to discern, like, if someone resists your truth and tries to say that your truth is wrong, that's probably a good indicator that they shouldn't be around. And that you should probably speak your truth to people who are going to, like, be empathetic and kind to you about it. Like, there is no reason to just keep trying to defend yourself or change someone's mind about you. That's when it's like, okay, I'm not here to convince you I'm a good fucking person, bro. I'm gonna just go hang out with people who already know I'm a good person. And then I won't get triggered anymore. And then you won't get triggered by me anymore. And we can coexist, just not in the same space. And maybe we'll get along even better. Or maybe we'll get along again someday. You know, like, it seems to me that even if you have conflict with people, you'll work it out. Just, I mean, does it have to be worked out right now? Probably not. Can you just enjoy life a little bit for a few, since we have a beautiful Cappy full moon and the energy feels yummy? Absolutely. You are allowed to have fun, even if there's suffering, even if there's pain in the world. You are still allowed to enjoy the spice of life, enjoy the happiness. But go slowly. Don't rush. I mean, like, it doesn't happen overnight, and if things are going more slowly than you want them to, know there's a divinely guided plan, whether that is for, anything in life. It's know that, but there's still something you're going to have to do differently if you do want things to change. Like, there's a delicate balance there too, right? Like, knowing that if things are slowing down, that you most likely need the break, but also you may be doing something wrong too, and you have to evaluate and ask God or ask higher source or ask whoever it is you believe in. Where am I going wrong? What do I got to do different? Like, because no matter how hard you put work into something, if it's not working, it's not working, and you got to try something different. There's just this delicate balance of trusting God will give you the right way, and that you learned something from this thing that didn't go the way you wanted it to, and that it happened for a reason. Futility, Seven of Swords. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's almost like if you're looking for work or looking for love. Oh, I wonder why. Oh, Nine of Swords. Was it from this deck? If you're looking for work or you're looking for love right now and you're coming up empty, know that, wow, double Wheel of Fortunes. I love it. Wheels in the sky keep on turning. Why am I getting mad 80s lately? In the general, I got, like, I screwed up a G.I. Joe and He-Man quote. And now I got Journey. Queen of Cups again. It's all about, like, knowing that, if you show yourself the compassion, others will start to show you the compassion. There's that full circle. It's all going full circle, Jim, I love you guys. I love the chat that's happening right now. It is all about showing love, though, to self. And not beating yourself up if things aren't going the way you need them to. That's what I meant, really. Like, you can't shit on yourself for it. Like, you're a human being. And you notice, like, my mug, it says, be a nice human. That's not just to other humans, but be a nice human to yourself. And more than anything, it's how we talk to ourselves is the biggest thing. You have got to speak kindly to yourself through this full moon. And that's when you're going to see things change. You can't say, like, I'm a failure to yourself, and then just become, overnight success. It's not how it works, and you're lying to yourself if you're telling yourself you're a failure. You're still here. You haven't failed at anything. You've learned, I love a big mug, Karen. I love a big mug. People make fun of my big mugs. Ooh, strength. This was a strong card that came through in the general I did today. All of this is to build up your strength, just like I was saying. Look at this big fat moon. I ended up having to take a nap today. Like I said, you guys know I have fibromyalgia, and I was so exhausted after my work shift. I like had to nap, and it really did. It helped. It's the only reason why I'm here now. But it showed me, I haven't napped in a long time. And it showed me that, I've been going through a lot, and you need to do things like napping or recognizing when you're not feeling good and take care of yourself. Like, I mean, and then there are days though, where if you have like fibromyalgia or an autoimmune disease or even migraines or anything physical that does literally inhibit you, if you have a literal disability like I do, there are some days you just have to push through the pain. I think that's the only way I get through. Yes, I'm in pain, but I got to work. So I work while I'm in pain. And sometimes the work helps you forget about the pain. Some days you go to bed feeling like you just fought a war. But the other alternative is sitting on the couch and collecting and being poor for the rest of your life. So it's like, what do? You know, you push through. And if you're not going through like literal physical pain like I go through, it could be emotional. It's definitely more than likely, and more for you guys, it's emotional. And I'm not going to say it's definitely emotional for me too. You guys know I've been going through a lot. You know, things will get better though. And I'm seeing in between Cancer and Leo season. So it may be closer to the end of, the full moon energies last about 2 weeks. So you'll be feeling these full moon energies for about a full 2 weeks after this. I know I was feeling that Saggy moon, the last full moon, very strongly. Whoa, 2 queens, Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. And this is what I mean. There was an element of you being logical and emotional. There was one element that I was talking about being emotionally responsible and not pushing your truth on anyone. You notice the Queen of Swords in this deck, she's just sitting on the cloud. Her sword is up, so you can't fuck with her, but she's sitting. She's not in necessarily a defensive mode. She's just sitting there with her sword of truth. And for some of you, the best you can do is sit there, spit your shit, spit your bars, and hope people listen. But you can't force it. That's the difference. And having that emotional responsibility to know. Wow, that's when success will come in. That's when this feeling of futility will be eliminated completely. I love that the Six of Pentacles is success. You also want to cut out anybody who doesn't give equally to you. If you're giving to a relationship and they're not giving back, or you're giving to a job and they don't pay you enough, it's time to go. It's time to go and find the one that will fulfill you. Because if you stay where you're at and stay stuck, it's going to lead to just more failure. And I hate to see that happen. Whoa, death at the bottom of the deck on the Pride deck. All right, I'm going to pull a few more from this tarot, and then I think I am going to end it tonight because you can see your girl's pale. But I hope that this reading was good for you. Oh, thank you, Joe. I think I attract the best of the best on YouTube. That's why my circle's small, because they ain't too many of the best out there. You got the. Oh my God, Big Jim 4.0 is getting a reading tomorrow. By the way, Big Jim, you're getting your reading tomorrow. Yeah, see, work hurts when. Whether it's the romantic work or the work, the job work, the work for you. Like y'all are willing to bleed for it. I get it. I mean, I'm willing to bleed for my art. I'm willing to burn the midnight owl. Midnight owl? Who's the midnight owl? I'm not burning any owls. Let's not. Oh, she does remind me of you, Karen. Karen, this is totally you. I'm going to let it kill me. Let's not let it kill us. She's very, very upset. And she's hurting. And it may be because she's overgiving or she's dying for her art. I don't know. I know I feel like I'm more like dying for my art. But then I think a lot of us are still working on things that just aren't doing it for us the way they should. You know? I know. Burn the owl. Whoa, the world. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune twice and then the world. There's something ending. The pain. Working on these painful relationships and working on these jobs that suck your soul. It's over. And you're going to be working on finding your tribe, doing things you love. Whoa, 7 of Cups, creating more options in both love and career. What? So this is the other thing about it. This isn't just Mercury messing up my speech. That's fibromyalgia. That it literally is cognitive, and it does mess up your speech. Anyway, so 7 of Cups. You're gonna open up a lot more options, especially when you're not overgiving to things that aren't fulfilling you anymore, you know? Yeah, good for you, Jim. That's the truth. Knight of Cups. Yeah, and even if it means you got to start over or go from a place like a vulnerable place. I always get emotional vulnerability. There may be people coming in with apologies soon also for this collective. This Capricorn full moon may have people wanting to say all the feels. And yeah, send her my love, Karen, because it's a rough disease and it can hit you on any day. You never know when it's going to hit you. Whoa. Creative expression of emotion that is kind and caring. Creative expression of emotion that is empathetic but honest. No more little white lies. No more, oh, but it would hurt their feelings. But the delivery doesn't have to be harsh. You think about what you want to say. If you have a very important relationship in your life and there's an important conversation coming up, either an important conversation about establishing the relationship, ending the relationship, maybe giving your 2 weeks notice or whatever this sort of nerve-wracking conversation that may come up may be, actively think about what you want to say before you say it so that, but don't try and control don't dominate the conversation. Don't try and make it all about it, but have some kind of roadmap about what you want to say before you say it. That way, the convo doesn't go left and you end up talking about crap you don't want to talk about. Yeah. Because then otherwise it may lead to pain. Like, we want to be really deliberate in our conversation. Ooh, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And we want to be creatively honest about our past pain and about the things that we're going through in a way that people can empathize with, relate to. We want to be relatable and open and not afraid to get hurt, not afraid to leave the devil we know. Because it's that whole devil thing is really scary to me. All right, I'm going to wrap this with another Wisdom of the Tao, and then I am going to end this. But thank you guys so much for rolling through. I love you guys so much. Please hit the like. Yeah, it is the best way. I am the worst. So as an Aries, I will just blurt out the first thing in my mind. And then I got a Sag moon, which helps nothing. Lake. The fall season in the fertile energy of the West brings you prosperity. All your efforts are coalescing and approaching fruition. Rejoice with friends and plan family reunions. Count your blessings and be grateful. Forgive. Interesting. That's an interesting message. So we can forgive people even without the apologies. Number one, we can forgive them. But it doesn't mean we have to just it says plan reunions. But I'm getting that you want to plan reunions with the people that make you feel like family. Persist. Keep going. So don't quit. Just switch up. If things aren't going the way you want, you got to switch something up, but you definitely don't quit. Be persistent. Mean every word you pronounce. Remain loyal and true. Trust your vision and intuition. Stay the course and you will succeed. Don't give up. Wow, guys. All right. That's the message for the strawberry full moon. All is well came out again. All right. All is well and don't give up. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Big Jim, thank you for moderating as always. I wish this could have been a little longer, but unfortunately, fiber waits for no one. So I love you guys, and thank you. Please share this with your friends, and if you are watching the playback, please share that with your friends. All right, I love you guys. Take care.